only interesting thing I did over the last weekend was I went on an Ikea date, I guess. And before y'all start judging, it's not as bad as it sounds because you really get to know your partner way more than a date like just watching a movie or something where it's very passive. So I don't want to hear it from anyone. In fact, I think window shopping in IKEA is a great idea. Like great date idea actually. When maybe not your first date or second date, but you know, if you're a few months down the line, if you're at the point where it's like more serious, I guess, question mark, I would recommend everyone go at least once before fully committing to their partner to IKEA. I mean, think about it. You know that warm feeling that you get by being with your partner and all of that? Yeah. Yeah, I felt that warmth with all of those heated conversations on how we're gonna decorate our future place. Yeah, maybe it's a different type of warmth, but I mean, those conversations can get heated. Like, honestly, what is modern minimalism? What are all these fancy terminologies? I just want things like bean bags as chairs or something. Is that too much to ask? I don't know what style that is. I don't know what theme that is. I just want random stuff for random places. I've never had a bean bag, and that sounds more fun than getting some like wooden chair and wooden aesthetic. I don't know. Whatever modern minimalism is, I don't know. But I think being at IKEA is kind of like the start of a relationship. When you first walk in, you're like, oh, full of excitement and you're in awe with how big everything is, how the showrooms are and all that. But as those 4 hours pass, you start questioning all your choices. Nah. She's gonna kill me if she sees this. But no, overall, I'm being way too dramatic. It was a great day. The only thing about IKEA, at least the one near my place, is that it's in the middle of nowhere. And it's such a pain in the butt to get there without a car. So first, I need to walk all over to a bus stop and take a whole 45-minute bus ride and then walk another 20 minutes from that bus stop to all the way to the IKEA store. And I don't know why I guess maybe it's cheaper to put it, but it just really puts going IKEA off for a lot of people, I would assume. But then again, why would you go to IKEA if you can't even load your car with anything? I don't know. Either way, for me, I haven't gone in like 2 years because of how treacherous, if that's the right word, if for the situation, the journey is. But eventually we trekked through the heat and endured all the blood, sweat, and tears. Eventually got to the warehouse and we went straight to the showcases. And for the people who know me, I like to gamify things as much as possible because that brings me more excitement in life. Because for me, just window shopping, just for the sake of window shopping, is always a waste of time. For me, at least, that's how I feel. And I get tired more easily because I'm like, I know I'm not gonna buy anything, so why am I here? I could be doing something more with this time. So I try to gamify as much as possible in situations like these because she enjoys window shopping. And I obviously want to accompany her through this journey. So I pretty much invented this game where in each of the showrooms that you go to, both me and her are going to try to focus on everything that we can focus on and try to remember the room for as much as we can, for things like the color of the pillow or how many pillows there are, what's on the walls, things like that, how it's decorated, right? So the game essentially would be we do that for like however long we need, then we both walk out. And then we ask each other one question regarding the showroom that we just came out of. So for example, I would just be like, oh yeah, what color were the bed sheets, or what color, or what is the style of the drawers or something, you know? Like how would you open it? Like, is it like a knob or is it like where you curl inside, that kind of situation? And yeah, and she would do the same. And if you get it right, you get a point. And obviously if you get it wrong, then no point. And then the game had to have some stakes, right? So it would be like, okay, whoever loses is paying for dinner, things like that, right? So yeah, so that was a game. I think that made it more enjoyable for me. It definitely helped us really analyze the showroom, and also was fun, at least in the beginning. Then it got too much eventually, but not gonna lie, in the beginning though, I was losing pretty badly. To be fair, she is much better at visualizing stuff. I got this serious medical condition called aphantasia, where I can't imagine anything. Or I guess it's like very hard for me to imagine things in my head. It's like a vaguely, like if you tell me to imagine being on a beach, I can kind of see it, but I can't really see it though. I can't really put myself in an environment or even like imagine like myself holding an apple or something. Like it's really hard for me to do that. So yeah, it's very serious, by the way. Very serious condition. So please drop some Twitch primes to help me recover from this very serious condition. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, it's not a big deal. But yeah, I did have a hard time with this game, and I started losing points a lot faster than she started losing points. But eventually, I clinched the entire game. And it's not because I made the last round worth 100 points, which made all the other rounds moot. I'm just better at this game. I just had a slow start, but I had a strong finish. And it doesn't matter how you start the day, it matters how you finish the day. So that being said, I won, but I still have to pay for everything. I mean, it is what it is. But I had a great day overall, and we finally capped it off with, you know, the classic Ikea ice cream, and we just made our way back. And yeah, that was what I did this weekend. And you know how the rest of the week goes: rat race, the work grind, you know, on my hustle and all that from Monday to Friday.